does similar language on a website really harm the website? We are struggling in creating content for our site. Okay, what I would, so the question is, I think you're referring to duplicate content. Now, there is a difference between duplicate content and similar content. Duplicate content is literally copying and pasting, from one page to another, and similar content is content that is just similar. I've never heard of anyone being penalized for similar content. And to be totally honest with you, duplicate content doesn't necessarily penalize the website either. What happens is, and here's the thing also, with local content, you can get away with copying local content. So if you have a city page, like, so for example, if you're a personal injury lawyer and you work in Orlando, and then you have a Winter Park page, and you have a Oviedo page, and you have a Winter Springs page, and all these different areas, all these suburbs. In the past, and it may still be going on, and I don't know if it's going on or not because we do not do this, but you always could basically duplicate the content and, like, literally word for word, just change the city and be okay, at least to rank in maps. We never did that because it's basically a hole that Google could fix so easily that it's not worth us investing the time to do that and then having to scramble to fix the content later if Google ever fixes the hole. Now, with that said, duplicate content does cause issues. And again, I don't necessarily think it's a penalty per se, but what it is basically it'll cause pages to get de-indexed because Google, if you think about it, Google doesn't want to show the same thing over and over and over and over again. So, if you're doing duplicate content, I would stay away from duplicate content. It causes quality score issues. It causes panda issues. It causes a lot of different issues. I wouldn't do it. But if you're struggling in creating content for the site, I guess, does it come down to, you don't have time to create it, or you don't know what to create? Because those are two different problems. Not having time to create it is just go to Cult of Copy job board. There's a job board on Facebook. It's called Cult of Copy job board. Just go in there and look for a writer. That's the way you solve that problem. And then if you're not sure what to create, then what you do is you go to Google, and I don't know what practice area you are, but what you do is you go into Google and you search DUI lawyer, or you search personal injury lawyer, or you search whatever, and you'll start seeing, you scroll all the way to the bottom, and you'll see that there is related searches. And there's also going to be boxes that say people also ask these questions. And then just start answering the questions that people also ask, because what this is doing is it's doing two things. First of all, it's telling you exactly what Google thinks is related and relevant to that search term. So trying to be as relevancy is a huge thing with Google. So just answer the questions. And, it'll be like, so for example, if you type DUI lawyer, it'll be, what are the consequences of a DUI lawyer? What are the fees for a DUI lawyer? What are the, will I go to jail for a DUI? All these different questions related to DUI. And then you can even go even deeper. So, like, for example, I know in California, just off the top of my head, there's something called a Harvey waiver that deals with DUI. I don't even know what it is, but I know that people search for it. So then you search Harvey waiver, and you start doing all the content there. There's another really great website called Answer the Public that you can use, that you can type DUI or terms related to DUI, like breathalyzer or roadside sobriety test or field test or road what's it called when they pull you over, or road sobriety checkpoints or whatever. Just start putting those keywords into Google and into the website answerthepublic.com, and you'll have more ideas than you will ever know what to do with. So that's my suggestion. It's pretty easy to do that.